Hey everybody, welcome back. I am late again. That is two lives in a row that I am a couple days late. This time it's for All About the Mouse. For November, for All About the Mouse, we are using this beautiful monorail picture. Apparently, it's hanging in the Contemporary, and it is our inspiration. So, what I chose to do is look at it, and I saw stripes and I saw the colors. So, what I'm using is the trick or treat line, tricks and treats line from Paige Evans that's out this year. I know I've been doing a lot with this line lately. I really, really love it. And I am doing a picture from this year's Boo to You, or not Boo to You, Mickey and Minnie's Halloween, Not So Scary Halloween Party, because I saw this paper and it had both the lines of houses. I thought that kind of represented the line, and then it has the vivid, bright colors of this painting. So that's what I saw, and that's what I took inspiration from. Now, for this particular layout, it doesn't have a lot of stuff. It doesn't have a lot of embellishments, but it turned out perfectly for what I was going for, which was a big photo with the focus of the photo and then the focus of these haunted houses. I know it is the castle in the background, but really that is kind of a haunted house in this particular setting. So John and I did go to the Not So Scary Halloween party this year, and we really enjoyed it. We dressed up, as you can see in this photo, as Nick and Judy. We got a lot of feedback from the cast members that they really enjoyed kind of an out of the box costume. Had a lot of fun with it. It didn't cost us that much because I just had to get a blue shirt basically. But it was so much fun. If you get the opportunity to go to the Not So Scary and you can find a costume and wear it, two things: make sure your costume is comfortable because you will be walking a lot. It's still a park day, but also just have fun with it. Go out of the box. Find a character or a set of characters that's not Moana or Belle or something that's kind of a lot of people do. This was super fun, and we only saw one other Nick and Judy all night, and so it kind of made it even more exciting. You're here, see me here, just pick the magical vibes as my title. The title stickers from this collection were a little bit different than the ones you've seen before because they're basically all just different words in different fonts, and it was so much fun. I pulled Beautiful down because I thought that was cute as well. And that is what I'm going to take from this sticker sheet. We're going to move over to the other sticker sheets and to the ephemera packs to figure out what else we're going to do here. So I've had to like put all the ephemera kind of in a plastic bag to keep track of. And I've been trying to use this Trick or Treats banner for three or four layouts, and I finally did get to use it. So I was super excited to put it on this page. It fit right under the title. It's still keeping the lines like you see in the inspiration painting, which is what I wanted to have. But it finally got on a page, and I've tried. I mean, probably the fourth or fifth layout I've done with this collection. And I've been really trying to use this collection a lot right now. It's going to be funny. I'm going to go back and look at the 2024 October layouts in my book, and I'm going to see all Paige Evans, which is fine, which is kind of fun. It kind of speaks for a moment. It definitely is a collection that spoke to me more than some of the other Halloween collections. And I think it was because of the colors. It was just a fun pinks and purples and teals and some yellows. It wasn't all dark, and that just made it super fun. Now, I will say one of the other things that I've struggled with though is she does have all these flowers. And and the flowers and leaves to me are not Halloweeny. So that is the one thing I am struggling with is all of the flowers in here. So I did try in this particular layout to use some flowers, and I'm going to apologize because you can't see the upper right hand of it. And I'm sure that when you see the final layout, you'll see the flowers. But basically, I went through the all of the ephemera and I pulled a couple flowers, a couple leaves, a vellum piece with flower, and then a cotton candy, a candy corn wreath. And I'm going to layer those together in the upper right hand corner of the photo just to add a little bit more excitement. And that's going to allow me to have just a little bit more of the embellishments. I started to kind of decide I also just really didn't want to cover up the paper. And that's part of my problem with some of these collections that have come out lately. And it's not really a problem, but it's the paper itself is so beautiful and it just tells a story. I think this paper tells a story. Tells a story of little kids out trick-or-treating with their families. It has these gorgeous houses and all the colors and it makes up the lines of a neighborhood. And it's a story and I don't want to cover up the story. So I will be really I don't know, it's kind of interesting to hear different perspectives of that. If you've got this collection and you found a way to use this paper without just showcasing it, I would love to hear. Because for me, the paper itself is kind of the most exciting thing. So I didn't want to cover it up. So here you're seeing me. I'm glad you do actually get to see me build this cluster over here to the upper right. And I'm just using some vellum, some of the leaves, the candy corn, and then the flower. And I am using a little bit of foam to stick up the flower. I used some foam on the trick or treat banner as well. I thought that was good. And then I'm going to keep looking around to see what else there is in the sticker sheets and see if there's anything else I want to add to it. But I don't want to do much more because I don't want to cover up this really cool layout or paper. I hope you're enjoying all these All About the Mouse. I know we have at least one more month. I will be doing one more month of layouts at least. Not sure if we're continuing next year, but it's been a lot of fun for me to kind of play around with my different Disney photos. I still have a lot of Disney photos and a lot of Disney scrapping to do. I am not 100% sure what my plan is for next year as far as my channel. I am trying to decide kind of what scrapbooking I want to do on YouTube versus the design team lives I do for my little scrapbook store, and figuring that out. I know some of you found me through the Scrap Timber where I did 30 pages or a page a day for all of September. I am tempted to try to do that again maybe in March. I know that there are 30 days of sketches in March from Christie's Beautiful Life, and I might be think about trying to do that. That might be fun. But other than that, this is basically the layout. The last thing I'm going to do is get a journaling card and put that down so that I can journal. In hindsight, I wish I had turned the card and so that the spider was on the bottom, but I didn't. So there you go. Sometimes we look at things and think of a different way to do it too late. We're going to watch me do the journaling, and basically I talked about going as Nick and Judy and how much I liked it. And that is my layout. Oh, if you missed it, I did that little silver ghost up in the top left-hand corner. I did have a moment where I was writing and it felt like I was writing on top of something else. Still to this day, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the paper just did not feel right. Sometimes that happens when you're writing, particularly on these journaling cards. I wasn't sure what was going on. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoyed this layout. If you can take the time to like it and give me a comment, that really helps me out, lets me know that you're watching these and that you're enjoying them. There's a few of you that comment on all of my videos, and I just really appreciate that. It makes me feel really good to know that people are out there and watching what I do. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later this month for my next layout. Bye-bye.